No more fucking around. It's Wild Style Radio. Wild Style Radio.
What's up? And welcome to the Stand Up and Shout Rock Show. We're coming to you live from Salisbury Center Studios in Manassas, Virginia, part of the Wild Style Network.
Happy Tuesday, Kevin.
Happy Tuesday.
We're bouncing all over the board. When was the last time we did a Tuesday show?
A long time ago.
I don't know if we ever have done a Tuesday show.
Thursdays usually.
Yes. Well,
Yeah. Maybe an occasional Tuesday.
yeah. I always thought we bounced to Wednesday.
Well, I coach on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, so there's been a few.
I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just because of the tremendous amount of great live music we've had here at the Salisbury Center.
That's right.
Over the last month, and continuing into next month.
Continuing on through the summer.
Absolutely.
As we're in summer concert season,
I
as
love
the sticker set on the wall.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And we have John in tonight, like back behind the board,
Welcome back, John.
looking spry, fit as always. All right. And you want to introduce our lovely guests?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Joining us in the studio, we have Jim and Tammy from Reckless Angel. Welcome.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks
Hey,
for
guys.
stopping by.
Our pleasure.
And you guys are supporting Urgent in 2 Saturdays.
This Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, this Saturday.
Yeah,
night.
the 16th.
I had my dates wrong.
Yeah,
That's
this
right.
Saturday.
Awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, I know. So tell us a little bit about Reckless Angel and how Reckless Angel came to be.
You want to start?
The drummer, I met the drummer through an old high school friend, actually, in COVID days. He reached out. They had a show they wanted to do, and I kind of a friend of mine that I'd known in high school. We'd never gotten to play together. And he just out of the blue said, hey, we've got a project this year. Would you like to come out and play with us? I said, sure. So I met the drummer, Stassi, and we just became buddies. We got a lot of musical things in common. We'll both kick into a Rush song and just instantly bonded, So that became kind of an on and off project. And then we kind of bounced around a couple different things for 2 or 3 years. And then was it 23? I think the end of 23, he and I kind of reconnected. And at that point, we got really serious about let's find a singer and make this thing really get to where we can play out. And that's when we found Tammy on one of the band
Band Mix.
Okay.
It's the place to be.
and it was just the perfect blend of music that she wanted to play. And I said to him, ask her if she'll sing Tesla. And Tammy wrote back, you had me at Tesla. Wow. So, which I don't think we don't ever play. So.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There's more to the story, but yeah.
All right. Well,
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. I mean, I was looking to be in a band because it had been a while. Life gets in the way, and so I was. I got this message from the drummer Stassi, and I went to his page on Band Mix, and he's like, "Oh, here's what we do: little Rolling Stones, CCR." I was like, "I love those bands, but I gotta rock. I gotta do metal." So, thanks for reaching out, but probably not a good fit.
Oh, that's right, because the previous band we'd been with was doing more kind of like 70s not even hard rock, like just more classic rock.
Yeah. Sure.
Which I certainly love, like Tammy I love, but it's like I'm a metalhead from day one, so that's,
So so Jim was looking, through my pictures on Band Mix, and there was one with Jeff Keith from Tesla.
Oh yeah, the guys from Kix. It's all these bands I love, and I'm like, oh no, this is our singer.
Because I saw him, we went on the Monsters of Rock cruise, and they were there, so I got photos with them, and he saw Jeff, and he's like, oh my God, she's Tesla, she likes Tesla, she likes Tesla. So we did work on a Tesla song. We don't play that one, but yeah, so that's kind of how we got started. And then I was like, all right, well, and they're like, no, we want to head in that direction. I was like, okay. So that's kind of how we came together. Because at first I was like, we're probably not a good fit. I don't want to waste your time. But
And you guys, it sounds like then, these are influences then, right? Like we usually ask that and catch that, what influenced you to get into music and play the cover songs that you're playing?
Want to take this?
Sure. I mean, I remember when I first heard Barracuda on the radio. It was actually on Top 40, I believe. And I was like, oh my God, wow. It was like this rock and roll, and it was just like, that was like the little spark. And then, friends at I got turned on to AC/DC. At some point that happens. Your friends make you listen to. And I was like, oh my God. So really, I've just been hooked on rock and roll forever. And then when I heard Dio's a huge influence, singer-wise. Vocalist-wise, he was incredible.
Sure.
So those are just big influences, and I just I got to do that. I got to do that.
Oh yeah. I was my mom, God love her, was really into music. I mean, she to the end of her days in her 80s was still listening to Muse and Bon Jovi and then Neil Diamond, or Chopin. Right. So it's just amazing. We always had music playing, and I've got 2 sisters that are 6 and 8 years older than me, and they were getting me into stuff that was kind of beyond my age, if you will, especially Elton and Aerosmith.
Sure.
And I loved Elton. That was my first concert in '76 when I was 10. But then Aerosmith just grabbed me. I just wanted to be Joe Perry. It's like, does anyone look cooler with a guitar than Joe Perry?
Right.
And so that led me kind of down that direction. Then I guess through friends and stuff, started getting into the heavier side of stuff. When Van Halen came out, of course, one of my friends had an older brother. The guy that played drums in my 8th grade band had an older brother who was getting us into stuff. And Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell came out. I think 79, 80. Those are 78. Say when Van Halen comes out, it was just, you've got to hear this. And we're like, what is that? So I was just fascinated with guitars. I started playing in 5th grade. My 5th grade music teacher, one day in class, just said, hey, I'm thinking about doing guitar lessons. Anybody interested? And I just raised my hand, So I started playing then and just was obsessed from day one. It was just I was doing taekwondo and guitar, and it was like, Mom, I'm doing guitar, which was fine with her. But thankfully, too, I had very supportive parents as far as concerts. They never said no to a concert. So I saw in the late 70s, Elton, Aerosmith, Kiss, Frampton, Triumph, Van Halen. I mean, all these great concerts.
Yeah.
And it just like to Tammy's point, to me, it's still, even the lights from the amps on stage, it's just such a rush.
Sure.
And when the lights go, I'd still to this day get chills thinking about it. Just
absolutely.
So I was just hooked.
Yeah.
And then Randy Rhoads came along.
Yeah. Right. It only elevated.
Exactly. Ritchie Blackmore, Randy, Robin Trower, just all those great players. Just so many great players. Jeff Beck, of course, is just he's just on the top of Olympus as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But like say, Ritchie was a huge one. And Randy, I still to this day, I'm just still so influenced by him and the classical leanings and things like that. So that's really, and I think that's really where I went down the metal road, was I love the fact that it's got a lot of classical influence. So that's one of my big things about, especially about metal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So looking at your website, and you list the covers that you play, it's pretty wide ranging. So when you guys are prepping for a show, how do you decide what songs you want to play? Is it always different, or?
So we have 5 people in the band. So you have 5 different personalities and influences on the set list. And we can never agree. But we do eventually agree on songs. We get there, and then that's it. That's what we're going to do. But that's what all that is from. So it really just depends on how long we're playing. So, these days a lot of bands are in multi-band shows, and like what we're doing Saturday with Urgent, we're just doing one set. So, you pick what you think is going to work, for the performance.
Sure.
So, it wouldn't be appropriate for us to do Metallica, even though it's on our list, this Saturday, because that's not the audience.
Sure.
So, we wanted to tailor it. But if we're doing a full night, we're going to hit all those songs. And
Right. And we, 2 things we enjoy. One, obviously the metal side, but we love taking songs and making them heavy. Like we do actually a metal version of Gold Dust Woman.
Okay, excellent.
And it's incredible because my girlfriend's in a band that they do trio rather. They do a very traditional version of Gold Dust, and then we do this drop D, much heavier version. So it's just fun to hear the different varieties of how that song can come out. But to Tammy's point, when we looked at Urgent's list or set list and what they're kind of going to play, we said let's make it era appropriate. So we're playing like Roller from April Wine. We are playing. We will be throwing Crazy Train in there because it's early 80s.
It's
So throw
close.
some Randy in.
Yeah.
But we're like our typical opener would be Hellion and Electric Eye by Judas Priest. That's not really appropriate for this. It's not kind of the crowd. So
Yeah.
I mean it may be, but it's one of those things that we are trying to keep it more era appropriate.
But a lot of people, I think we realize, people weren't. If you were listening to Foreigner, because they were all over the radio, all
Right.
over the air, and you were also still listening to those other bands, most likely. I mean, I was. So they'll still be familiar, but I think like I said, Metallica would be a bridge too far. And Electric Eye, that's kind of more of a deeper cut, Judas Priest.
Sure.
And
I'm looking forward to seeing Urgent because there's a lot of Foreigner.
Yeah.
I forgot how much I love some of the earlier stuff. Like the first album
Yeah.
has some real Star Rider,
Yeah.
and I mean, and Long Long Way from Home. They've got some great songs in
that
there,
was
you
a
know.
good one.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
good one.
I mean, they were obviously a popular band,
Right.
when they were, the first 4 albums.
Yeah.
But we had this discussion when they got inducted in the rock, or are going to be. Are they in this?
No, they're in.
Oh, they're already
yeah,
in.
uh-huh. Yeah, they're
Yeah. Oh, that was last year.
Yeah.
And just seemingly so underrated when you
Right.
started remembering songs that they did.
Right, exactly. It's one of those. Yeah, that one night driving back from another show, we put on the first 4, and I was like, wow, I just forgot how that's just packed with stuff I know, you know.
right.
And even so, like Dirty White Boys are a prime example. That song's heavy. I mean, that's a really heavy tune. It's got a great groove. It's got a great heavy guitar, and like feels like the first time the little triplets and stuff he's doing that. It's very almost Van Halen-esque the way he's doing those little things. So I mean, I think you're right, and underrated and kind of underappreciated for how. But with a lot of those bands, they have the mellow hit that comes out, and that's what everybody knows.
Right.
I call it the Extreme syndrome, where I went to see Extreme in the early '90s, and I love Nuno. He's one of my favorites. And there was this couple in front of my nephew and I went. There's this couple in front of us that kind of looked perplexed all night, like looking at each other, like what? And then they finally did the acoustic part and did more of the words. They were like, yeah, that's why we came. I'm like, they had no idea what they were in for. So,
Should listen to a few more songs.
exactly. You might want to go a little deeper, get the funk out, So,
We did that in an old band of mine.
yeah.
My first band.
Get the funk
Get
out.
the funk
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
But to your question earlier about the set list it's always interesting because like Tammy said, you got 5 people, and I was saying I'd seen a thing with Bumblefoot where he said if you're in a band with 5 people, you should only get your way 1/20th of the time, and we all kind of push back. So, but I think it's hard too because you might have your idea for a song in your head that you can really hear that's going to come out, and then it just doesn't work for whatever reason. It
Right.
just maybe the groove's not there. Who knows? It's just you've got an idea what it should sound like, and it's you're listening to something that's probably got 30 overdubs and produced to hell and back, and you're trying to make it live. So it's I've had to certainly a few times be like, okay,
But we can do it.
yeah,
We can do it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Also looking at your songs, your song list, and I love that you make this widely available so people know what they're getting into. So, and this is at, by the way, it is at recklessangelband.com, right?
that's
so
it.
just
Correct.
Give you a little pop there
Appreciate
for
you,
people
man.
want to go like check out and see those songs and see what you have more in store. Talk about stuff that's more maybe relevant to foreign. But I got to ask this question because we are fans. There's several pretty reckless songs there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
who was that person?
So if I could be in a band, because people say, what would you want to do? So if I could be in a band, that would be my band. Those would be my songs. That would be the style. And they're heavily influenced by AC/DC. And they're
Yeah.
touring. With,
Yeah.
I mean, my God, can
Yeah.
you imagine
Yeah.
being able to tour with AC/DC?
Right.
So, so Taylor Momsen, the singer, I just think she does a great job. It's almost like she just brought back the voice of rock and roll. Because so many women in rock are doing more of a pretty voice, like Evanescence, for example. We do Evanescence, but
Annually, yep. Mm-hmm.
but that's more pretty. But Taylor Momsen, she's just like drives it home and
Makes it gritty.
yeah. So, but a lot of men who see the show, they know they know the band, and they say, "Oh, I'm so glad you did that song." So, yeah, that would be the band, though. That's the band I want to be.
I got
yeah. That I have to admit, I wouldn't say I pushed back, but they weren't my favorites when we started. But now, like Death by Rock and Roll, I love playing that tune now. It's such a because
great riff.
no, admittedly, because it's the guitar player ego. They're not big on leads. Like,
Right, all right.
wow, dude, you threw in a lead. I can't believe it. Because that's one thing for me. I
The
feel like a
truth
lot
is
of
coming out.
a lot of guys these days, I'm like, where the hell are the leads? That's why I love like a Nuno coming out and just blistering again, or like a Petrucci from Dream Theater who just plays these crazy leads.
Right.
It's like, where are the guitar heroes? But to that point, their music's great. I mean, I've really come to love Death by Rock and Roll. Is seriously one of my favorites to play. It's got a great groove. Does have a little bit of a solo, a little bit of noodling, and it's just fun to play. And you're right, the crowd reaction's great.
Yeah.
And to that point, actually, one thing I've really been happy with is like Roller's one that comes to mind. A lot of times we've had people come up to us and say, wow, I can't believe you played that. Because, I mean, like every band's out there playing the same 30 songs. And we get it. One of the things I said to Stassi, our drummer, was like, look, dude, no 8675309, no Jesse's Girl, okay? No, it's like forbidden, so I wanted to go a little bit deeper on things because I want that guy in the back to go, like, for instance, we do Crazy Train, but we also do I Don't Know. And I want that guy, I want the Jeff to come up and be like, dude, I can't believe you played that, and I'll see the guy in the back singing along going, and he's like, I can't believe they're playing this one.
Yeah.
So I love in a little bit deeper cut, not obscure, but something a little deeper that people maybe aren't expecting.
Sure.
And we do a song. In fact, it's usually the women that I see singing and commenting on this one, and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did this song. Great White, Rock Me."
Yeah.
So we do that, and that's the song I've never heard a band do, but it's such a good song.
Yeah.
And we do that one, and I see people singing, and they're like, "Oh my God, can't believe you played it." So
Do you do the slow build into that?
That's a fun one. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Little picking in the front. It's fun. It's a fun tune to play.
oh, it's
You
fun
guys
to sing.
both get, maybe then 2/20ths or 1/10.
That's really getting up on.
Of what you
20.
want.
He meant to say 20%.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah.
I went to Virginia.
Oh, you're right. Not 120. I'm sorry. You're
I
right.
know these
1/5. You are right. I had my percentages wrong. You are right.
I thought that might have been an extreme of the joke, though, so I ran with it.
I sit corrected.
It's a lot of Hokies sitting in this room.
I know.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I got to do math now? Oh, carry the one.
But yeah, that song, it's not, because we have so much rock metal, and that song is a rock song, but I don't get to sing slowly very often with that set list, except for the Evanescence, and then a little bit, we do Slow and Easy from Whitesnake.
Yep.
So that's an opportunity as a vocalist to be like, okay, here I can slow down. It's mostly vocals, there, and that's fun too.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It is. It really is.
Love the deep cuts.
Anything,
Deeper cuts.
anything though, like we're all talking about covers, throwback rock and roll, which is beautiful. Is there anything, a band out now that's like maybe have been emerging like over the last, I don't know, 3 to 5 years that you find yourself following more and more? Pretty Reckless, we mentioned them.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit older than that, but I don't know if there's something newer that maybe you guys are drawn to.
I listen to new music, and I know you do, but I don't think everyone in the band is listening to new music. Although I will say, Elizabeth, our bass player, she went and saw, I guess, Jiffy Lube recently. Dorothy was there. She said, I like Dorothy, and I threw out a Dorothy song, but y'all were like, so
It was just 1/5, or Mike was 1/20.
We'll work on it.
Another powerful voice.
She's good, because now we got Elizabeth in the corner. Elizabeth and I usually agree. We're more heavy, on. If we had our way, it would be heavy, heavy, heavy.
Sure.
But Stassi also, he's a drummer. He's more into, I would say, more traditional classic rock. But he does like the hard rock. But he actually, Roller was his idea.
I know.
It was a good one. And then we just added the Aldo Nova. That was his pick. But that's a good song.
Remember, Life is Just a Fantasy?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but he has commented that he enjoys the heavier stuff we're doing. It makes him, he gets to play harder.
And I tried to talk them into letting me wear the Aldo Nova outfit with the they said no, the onesie, the unitard with the leopard print is just not approved by the band.
You got my vote. I'd like to see that, actually.
There was a guy that used to always call the radio show and wanted me to play fantasy.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not on this show.
Your radio show, like in reference to that, why it wouldn't work because you really kind of had a thrash metal show. Like
right.
Yeah,
That's
No,
right.
I'm like, no, dude.
Yeah. I mean, your show was called The Fastest 3 Hours of Radio. It was not like,
Well, it's no doubt that's got a pop edge, right?
Right.
But, I think one of the things we've discussed as a band, and I mean, Doug, our rhythm players in another band, Soul Kitty, and they do songs that they believe, they obviously you do songs you want to do, but they are geared more towards what will our audience like. So that's, I think, a question that bands either do struggle with as or should, or I don't know what the right word is. And we've talked about it a little bit. So, how much do you pick songs that you think people are going to know and like? That's a mainstream song if you were listening to rock in the 80s. So, but, Electric Eye wasn't. So that's
Right.
Yeah.
People like it.
Right. Absolutely.
And Kevin, to your earlier question about things that I'm listening to now, it's funny because I'll listen to things now that somebody just turns me onto it, but then I realize they've been around for a decade. Like,
Right,
for
right.
example, Camelot. There's with a K. They're for Swedish. I think they're based in. I think the singer's Swedish, but they're based in like Miami or something. But I saw them in Richmond a couple years ago.
Sure.
And it's either power metal, symphonic metal, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
They're awesome. There's one called Ad Infinitum that opened for them with a female singer who she's doing these operatic vocals and all of a sudden goes into total Cookie Monster. I'm like, and just back and forth like that. So I love stuff like that. It's funny, I've gotten actually mellower with some stuff lately. Like my girlfriend's got me to the Indigo Girls, and I'm loving their stuff because it's so well crafted. So to me, a great tune's a great tune. It doesn't matter who it is. I love classical.
Sure.
If you look at my CD collection, yes, I'm aging myself. CDs.
Yeah.
It's pretty much equal parts classical and everything rock.
Okay.
But I think we talked about before we were coming in here. We're talking about Muse. I really love. And although I tend to like their older stuff from like the early 2000s, and there's a band called Elder that I saw open up for Tool, which is really it's like very prog. It's almost like Zeppelin meets Crimson or something. It's really cool. Longer tunes. I do love Tool. Tool live was just something else. Number one, I don't know if you guys have ever seen them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What I was impressed with, number one, no cell phones, which was fun.
Right.
And the fact that they really run their show. I mean, it starts when it's supposed to start. They have the intermission. It's very, very well rated, which it sounds like an old guy thing, but it's like, that was nice. They put that together and got the show done. Because some of these, you're just like, I don't want to be there till midnight, dude. You know? I know you got union, you got to get out done by 11, but it's like, some of them just go, they had it so well timed, choreographed. All the lights were just amazing.
Yeah.
So I love when a band like treats the audience with respect that, yeah, we're going to put on a great show. And then it's, you're not going to sit there and wonder when they're coming on.
Right.
And there's not some guy in front of you like this.
Right.
Again, pulling the old guy card, that just drives me crazy anymore at shows. And all I see is,
Right.
I was at we were talking about Dream Theater coming in. I was at one of their shows at Warner, and the singer actually calls the guy. He's like, hey, man, could you put your phone down? Just try to enjoy this in the moment.
Right.
There'll be plenty of people posting on YouTube. And I was like, you actually took the guy to task.
Right. Well, let me ask you this then, because we were talking to Jasmine Kane about that, and just really kind of how audiences approach a live show,
right?
Like, and her as a original artist and touring different parts of the country has different experiences, obviously, with live audiences. So as a part of that, the cell phone piece came up. Now she appreciated it as an emerging artist because of the publicity that it generates for her, really kind of automatically. I don't know if you feel that way on the other side of the phone, right? Depending on what side you're on, maybe.
Well, look, I'll tell you, when we first started, and I saw random people posting photos and video, I was a little unnerved at first because I'm like, I don't look good in that picture. Yeah. Oh my God, I was so flat on that song, and I shouldn't have been, So, but I've gotten over that. But I will say, if you go to our website, there's a promo video, and that was out of necessity. You have to have a promo video, but we didn't really have professional video.
Right.
So we relied mostly on video from fans and friends, and so we want to make that video better. We do want to get some professional.
It's a good
stuff.
video, yeah.
But most of that is stuff we pulled from just people.
Right.
So now I think at the Kraftwerk show, I was like, hey, take video, take pictures. Now I want that stuff, and send it to us.
I think for a band at our level, it's great. For me, it's the concert experience I love. That's where it gets to me. It's like 20 of them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It depends on where you are and what side of the phone you're on.
Exactly. Yeah. But certainly at our level, but like Tammy's point, I was looking at the picture and go, oh God, I just look awful. They'll catch me out doing like Sammy Davis impression.
Well,
and start just going to crooner stuff, see if they're paying attention.
I'm not wearing those boots again.
Exactly.
Well, like Black Label last night, cameras were out like the whole show,
right?
And guys just videoing it, the entire concert,
right?
It's like it doesn't necessarily sound great on a cell phone.
It doesn't,
right?
And particularly in a venue that size, when you're standing near the back, it's
right.
Agreed. Yeah.
Why are you recording the whole thing? Snap a couple pictures. I get it.
Right.
But
grab some clips,
enjoy it,
get a memento, get a souvenir,
right?
Yeah,
and then move on.
It's interesting how vocals don't translate on phones, because like I say, a few shows I've been to that I've seen videos later that I was at the show, knew the guy or the woman was spot on, and then you see the video, it just doesn't something about the way it records.
It's so true. It makes singers sound really bad.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I was like, I was there.
Yeah.
This didn't sound that bad.
Yeah.
Or I know that singer.
Yeah.
They don't sound that bad.
Yeah. Hey, John. Why does singers sound like shit on cell phones?
Why does what?
Singers sound like shit on cell phones.
Because it depends. If it's like a Wi-Fi call, you're getting more of the frequency range of like the audio spectrum. But then because they're trying to get all that data on
I think that sounds like a good tongue twister. Why do singers sound like shit on cell phones?
I mean, your highs and lows are definitely
Yeah.
are gone.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like how old school radio used to sound very like talking in a can.
Right.
And then
Right.
as it got more high def, they were able to give you more of those frequencies.
I like the boss just called out John for knowing the answer to the question.
Yes. So it's
Kevin, that's a good warm-up for you, but singers sound like shit on cell phones. Singers sound like shit on cell phones.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
It's so true though, and I hate that. I hate that.
I sing in a band. I hate it. I hate myself. I haven't gotten over it. Like you're saying you got over. I have not gotten over it. I feel like just running through a wall every time I see myself on a cell phone.
because it sounds so bad. It does, but here's the thing. Fans usually they say I love, like they still are okay with it. So I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Right.
I don't like it, but what are we going to do about it?
Right.
It's just like we have to accept we can.
No, we're always
Right,
going to
exactly.
beat ourselves up more. You know exactly what we're talking about. You're always going to beat yourself up.
Right.
It's like I equate it to golf. You can have 70 great shots and the
Right.
5 that suck you're going to remember. And it's like the same
Yes.
thing with notes. Like I could do a solo perfectly except for one critical note, and you're like, oh God, I screwed that up.
Yep.
So like I always get nervous on Turn Up the Radio because of the double tapping. Because the rest of it I just kind of fill in. Everybody that's the double tapping. That's always the thing that people are looking at. And I'm like, I was even saying to my girlfriend today, I'm like, I'm already thinking about, should I put my foot on the monitor because it stabilizes me so I can do the tapping, It's like I just think about this all the time. Like, don't suck on this. So, and when
Did you pick Turn Up the Radio?
I did.
yeah. Oh, that's right. She did. Yeah. Because she's like, you'll figure it out. I'm like, sure. So, but,
I mean, look, you can just do something. Like, just
Yeah.
make it work.
I think I get too fanatical with trying to like make it perfect for that, and then I'll see live shots of the actual people, and they're actually Pete and I've had that conversation. He's like, dude, just play whatever. They're not doing the original all the time, So,
Right.
But it's funny because I will kind of beat myself up at that. But I have found what I've found with stuff like that, and I'm sure you know this from playing, is that each song had like Sandman, for instance, the wah wah part, the little end of the solo. There's certain parts of the solo that if you get those right, I think people just fill in the rest.
Sure.
And same thing with Turn Up the Radio. The big thing is that double tapping.
Sure.
So I don't, and Don't Tell Me You Love Me is a tricky one because Brad's doing all this crazy whammy. I don't even try.
And they go back and forth, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I've got to do both of those solos, which is
Exactly.
fun. I love the challenge, but it's
Right.
like I'm not going to be. I'm the guy who learned Randy Rhoads' catalog in 2 weeks.
Right.
He's at a different level, and that's okay, So I'm going to give myself the break of being mortal, So
Yeah.
but but like I say, we always beat ourselves. We'll talk afterwards. Oh, this sounded terrible. Oh, my tone was this, and I'm always trying to dial in tones and.
But
It's never
there's
ending.
sometimes when you did a good show, and we talk about that too. We're like, that was a good
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
We did great.
Craftworks was one of those in January. It just felt good. It just one of those you just
Yeah.
you just feel in command. It's like we're looking good, we're sounding good. The whole thing
Yeah.
is just
But I went into that show with that attitude. So
We
I was
did,
Like, we're
yeah.
gonna do this
yeah.
really well.
That was the day of that crazy storm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the
So we're like the impending doom was coming.
Right. And that place, Kraftwerk, says a little. Were you on a patio?
No, it was inside.
Oh, you were
Backstage.
inside. So
Inside,
you were.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
were safe that way.
Yeah, that was the second time we've been there. I like Craftworks a lot. It's a great.
I
We've
do.
got some
Good
great venues
stage.
around here. I'm really excited about Salisbury.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
it's going to be really
You'll
cool.
like that. I like that stage. Like I love that stage.
Yeah,
I'll say
yeah.
that from personal experience. That's a great stage. So
Yeah,
it's
really.
just a fun stage. It's, you're elevated. You're up there. Like,
Yeah.
You can see out over and yeah.
That's going to. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah.
I mean, performing is why we do. I mean, there's nothing like a good stage and a good audience, and that's why we do it.
Sure.
It's just such a high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel you. I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. If I could bottle, I'm with you to bottle that feeling. Just,
How often are you guys playing out?
Well, right now a lot.
Yeah, we got
I mean, a lot. It feels like, but
we get the 16th this Saturday with Urgent. Then we've got the 22nd at Madigan's.
Madigan's.
That's a
And-
full night, full 3 set.
And then then a couple weeks after that, June 6th, and at
6th.
Taste of Woodbridge.
Down at Potomac Mills.
Yeah. And then Stassi's going to be away for a while, so for like a month.
Yeah.
But we just finished that EPK, the website.
Okay.
So the goal right now is to use that to get into different venues and to do different things. So I think we can probably end up doing as much as we want to do, but you know, everyone's busy and everyone has lives, so it would be great to be just choose shows that, you know, we think really fit with what we're trying to go and where we're headed.
Right.
I would like to build our fan base more.
Sure.
So that's going to be a thought.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got to shift gears a little bit, and I got to ask Jim about this because we were talking about that on the way in. Because like this goes back to, you were in a band of my childhood, so to speak, and you were in your childhood
Because he's
too.
the old guy.
And we are in Manassas.
Well, that's
and
true.
We absolutely pay homage to Manassas.
This is fun.
In the locality.
I got to find the logo.
Yeah, but it's the band Saber.
Slayer.
Oh, what was it? There
okay.
was a Saber.
There was.
I just that's
Oh,
why that
wrong
popped.
band. Sorry, we
I am
can't
so
talk
good at
about
that
this.
because you know what, I'm getting goofed on,
There
and
we
these
go.
guys. It was so there's the actor Willem Dafoe, and then there's
There you
the
go, that was-
singer William Duvall, and I can confuse Willem and William and Duvall and Defoe like I just did, like nobody's business. So Saber Slayer, like there we go.
There you go.
So Slayer, like we
Yes.
would. I remember being like as a kid in the hallway with people like yelling Slayer and Saber,
Yeah.
you know, and but it wasn't the Slayer that we know of as, you
No,
know,
it was
like
not.
thrash metal Slayer.
Right. What happened was we started in like '82, give or take. I met the bass player who's still a lifelong friend. I mean, literally saw him a week ago.
This is what I was going to ask you about. So I'm glad you're like, you know, you're kicking
Oh,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys
Well,
still keeping up.
I
Yeah.
can still remember it.
Yeah.
And actually was poking our drummer the other day on Facebook with just an inside joke. So we still very much stay in touch. And Dan, the bass player, is like, say he's like one of the brother from another mother. He's as much brother as he is. I never had a brother, so he's the closest I'm going to have.
I get this. Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, we started that around '82, and yeah, for the era, we were doing well. You know, I was working at a produce shack, Turner's Produce on 234, and making money to buy BC Riches and Marshall Stacks and stuff. And then we in the summer of '84, graduated from high school, and we got started booking with James Turner Productions. And then we found out there's an actual band called Slayer.
All right.
And I don't want to piss off Kerry King. So, you know,
Not when he's wearing the spikes.
exactly. So we actually, that summer became Highwire, HIGHY''ER. I don't know who came up with that. So, and we played Maxim's and the All American Sports Pub. We did an opening slot for, you'll appreciate this being in a band. We get a call. This is pre-cell phone days, no texting, no email.
Right.
We get a call like 10:30 in the morning from James Turner Productions. Hey man, can you guys be in Fredericksburg tonight to open up for Monarch? Like, well, hell yeah, because Monarch was the band.
Yeah.
You know, and so we pulled it together and got down there and got the opening done. That was fun. So that was but yeah. So to your point, it's so fun that you remember us from those days. That just made my day.
Yeah. I know. Like like
Yeah.
The glory days.
Cage
right, like
was rolling around.
I remember Cage and Islander. Do you
Sure.
remember Islander?
Mannequin. Remember Mannequin?
Yes, and
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Mannequin,
yeah.
and we played the Bayou a couple times. That was cool because we'd seen Rat there on their, you know.
The Darby brothers were in Islander.
Brothers, I remember
And
them.
Max Axe, that was his real name. But anyway.
And then of course Kix was like kind of the one that got out, you know.
We always say the Stand Up and Shout rock show always lands on Kicks. Like everything is
Yeah.
like it's the 6 degrees of
They are
separation.
Actually,
such
always-
a good band.
You know who I
Amazing.
chat with once in a while on Facebook is Dave Simmons from DC Star.
Okay.
Because we played a Battle of the Bands and they were like the special guest. And because they had their writer, they sent the event and said that we need X gear for this, so that'll position how the Battle of the Bands are. We had everything they needed. They wanted a Marshall half stack. They wanted an Ampeg SVT. We had like all their gear. And so, because they were just doing a drive-in show. So, and he had, we both had BC Riches at the time, so they were the special guests to bring some cash. It was actually at the Prince William Stadium.
Okay. Yeah.
My 18th birthday.
Nice. Nice.
End of
Excellent.
May.
That's
So
a great birthday.
But it rained, of course, you know. So.
Hey,
But-
could be. I guess you
yeah.
could have everything, but you had a lot.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
There was a lot going that day.
There was, you know, we were talking about it earlier. There were some great bands in that era, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
AWOL was another one we brought up with Matt King, our friend.
With Matt King, yeah, mutual friend, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was telling I knew his sister in high school, and then met Matt through that. So just
Yeah.
funny.
Eric Spencer.
Eric Spencer.
Eric Spencer, right? Remember, you probably know Dan Leonard.
Yes.
Amazing player,
yeah,
amazing
yeah.
jazz player now.
Yeah.
So he had a band called Ally, and we saw them up in Fairfax. We were all like, "Oh my God, this dude is just amazing." He was insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, there were some really, really talented people around. So a lot of whom I'm still. It's great because we're still in contact with a lot of these people.
Absolutely.
So it's such a bonding thing. I mean, you've been on stage together. That's just a different kind of bonding.
Sure. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fun.
Well, then that does. I mean, I think that's a good way to kind of wrap up the conversation,
Love it.
right? Like
Yeah.
to bring the love and then also acknowledge the show and what you guys are bringing back into here at the old Reb Yank movie theater, which is
Exactly.
now the Salisbury Center. And, you know, Jeff Salisbury played with Pete Evick. You're bringing up Pete's
Yeah,
name.
sure.
Like
Yeah, Pete's a good
few
friend,
times,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was Amethyst. You
Oh,
know,
okay, yeah,
that
yeah.
band back in the day. So, like, the owner of this was a part of that. So I think there's going to be a lot of local love and connection here on Saturday night.
Yeah, we're excited.
And look, the owner went to the microphone. He got so excited on that.
I
one.
love it.
No, I was just going to say I heard him talk about James Turner, which is old school, because that's who we were dealing with back then was James Turner and Diana Stegnato.
Yeah, we dealt with Chip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chip is still around.
Uh-huh.
I sent
That's
him,
what amazed me. I'm like, how old was he when he was dealing with us? He must be a child. Like, he was in high school.
I called him. I called Chip's. I don't know, like a month ago. Hey Chip, it's Tammy. He saw my name on it. He's like Tammy B. It's like, oh my God, what are you doing?
I just,
And so I was like, hey, I'm in a rock and roll band again. But you know, that's not really what he's doing now.
Right,
so
right, yeah.
But
I remember being in Rolls Music, and DC 101 was on, and they were
Uh-huh.
like, tonight at Maxim's, it's whatever, it is, and it's the latest metal sensation, High Wire, another fine James Turner production. We were like, that's us.
who here has played at Jack's?
I never played a Jax.
You never.
The owner
Never played
has
Jax.
played it.
No.
I scraped him off the
Jax, Tiki
stage at
Fala.
Jack's.
I saw him.
Sylvia's
Tiki Fala, love it.
Palomino.
Nick's. Don't forget
Tiki
Nick's.
Fala. No, oh, Nick's.
Nick's.
We played at Nick's and Jack's and Tiki Fala. Nick's was cool.
Yeah, Nick's what?
It was-
another place I scooped up the owner from. Like it was like
There was a place called Upstairs 704. There was a place called Thomas's that later became Mama Moon's or vice versa. And we always had a fake channel on our mixer because she would always come out with a decibel meter and say too loud, and our guy would go perfect. And it just turned on nothing. You know? So,
hear
James
that,
turned-
John?
They kept us busy that summer. That was fun. Like I say, we do the sports pub a lot.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a Staples now. I go down Route 1, I'm like, wait, where's the All-American Sports Pub? So those are fun. Those are great days.
Sure.
Maxim's was a fun club.
Yeah.
Right there in Tyson's.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then like say upstairs 704 in King Street. At the time, Old Town Alexandria was a little sketchy.
Right.
And
right.
so yeah. So that was.
See, that's it. That's what we need to bring back here on Saturday night. Like that feel. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That
Gotcha.
feel, that
Yeah.
vibe. That's you know what I mean? That's what,
I think this could be the new Jack's. I mean,
yeah.
or is. I don't know. Could
Yeah.
be. Is.
We had Jay Nedry's been on this couch. The
Jay.
Road Duck-
Oh, Jay.
and the Road Ducks have played here. So
Nice.
and he did appreciate the venue and love the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Well, Jack's was a theater too, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
it? It's
Yeah,
an
It
old
was.
theater.
Yeah. It was the Copa.
It
Oh, the
was.
Copa. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was what Empire for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was when it became a music venue, it was still the Copa because
Okay.
Rothschild used to play there all the
Rothschild,
time.
right.
I
Yeah.
saw Dio at Jack's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a great show. Yeah.
I had my first legal drink at Jack's.
You did, and he drank it, and he drank it in front of me.
I saw Michael Schenker at Jack's,
Big
2009.
X's on my hands.
Well, oh, that's exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I saw Schenker at Jack's in 2009, and I did the total fanboy thing and waited outside by the bus with my UFO CD and had him sign it. Not much of a talker, Michael, but yeah, just kind of nods, you know. So, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But-
All right. Well, I mean, do you have anything else to promote? We talked about some places that you play, but do you have upcoming shows that you would like people to know of?
I mean, just the one in Madigan.
In Madigan's on the 22nd.
And the Taste of Woodbridge. And really go to the website and also our Facebook page. Follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
I believe I didn't say that.
Yeah, right.
We definitely want the followers on Facebook.
Right.
It helps venues.
And your handle, just so we have that, is because I'm going to guess there could be some other Reckless Angels out there. I think there's a Dallas Reckless Angel that I
Is
saw.
there, well,
Angels.
cease and desist
Exactly, Angels.
Yeah.
They might be Reckless Angels with
Have
an
to have our
S.
people talk to them. Man.
So, like, then you're just the straight up Reckless Angel.
Reckless Angel on Facebook.
You think I
Okay.
would know this?
It's just look up Reckless Angel and it'll come up on Facebook. Or go to the website. You can click on the follow thing.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah, it's just,
Facebook to the website
Exactly.
and vice versa.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram, any other social channels?
So we should be on Instagram, but we're
Yeah.
not because
It involves work. It involves effort.
Another layer of social media to
Well,
deal with.
I've resisted being on Instagram. It's a privacy thing.
Gotcha.
But we should be. We should be.
Yeah.
But right now it's Facebook. So
Got it.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, follow us, and you know, we do want to build up. We love fans, so you know that's another thing. If you come and see us at a show, please don't hesitate afterward to come up and chat. Personally, I want to meet you. I want to know your name. I want to know what you liked. You know, what you thought. What you do, you know. So I like our fans, and I really, really want to connect with our fans. So
yeah, that is I mean, it's a lot of the reason we do it is just it touches me, and I love that. Like we're talking about that one song that the guy goes, "Oh, I can't believe he played that."
Sure,
that's the best feeling for me.
I mean, that's why we do it. I mean, it is 100%. It is for us. We like to perform. There is a high in performing.
Sure,
but it's really for the fans, you know, and so we want them to be happy too.
Absolutely,
indeed.
All right.
It's just fun.
All right. Yeah.
Really
of
enjoyed
course.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Love to.
I know.
Anytime.
Right? We love repeat. We love like comeback.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you know this is kind of an introductory conversation, right? We can get into more like kind of deep music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we hope this isn't our only show at Salisbury. This is a great venue.
Absolutely.
So we would love to be back here.
Sure. Excellent.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping
We'll
by.
see you,
And
yeah.
again, it's this Saturday, May 16th. Reckless Angel opening up for Urgent on Saturday night. Get your tickets.
And do we have other Salisbury events, Kevin?
We do.
Because this is John's cue. Because last time he got mad at us that we did not.
We didn't rap.
Yes,
we just
didn't
did
rap
a cold.
We just rapped with the band that we were talking to, and not the other events.
Yeah. So in addition, we have Jasmine Kane is here Thursday night, May 14th.
Yeah.
And then May 21st, we have a Sound of Thunder. That's their album release party with
We played with them.
Schumann and a Scarlet Kiss making their second appearance here at
nice.
Salisbury Center. June 18th, the Warped Band tribute. And then the big one on August the 1st, the M72 tribute with Obey Your Master, Pantera, and Red Cap
And
Assassins.
there's
Nice.
Snake Pit seats, Snake Pit VIP to the M72 experience, recreating a Snake Pit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
People
badass.
walk
cool.
on the stage, everything.
Yeah.
But there's one that you probably didn't notice. July 10th, we're doing the Poison 40
Oh, that's
year.
right.
Ooh, we did.
We
With
talked.
Gavin
We had that was
Yeah,
announced
we talked to
here.
Gavin.
Gavin came up and like pulled us away from the Priest Unleashed show to like talk about that one.
Yep.
Yes, we put some cuts out about that one already, but that is exciting.
Yeah, we'll have some videos and clips and stuff going out to start pushing these events upcoming. Now we have a new editor,
Excellent.
Chris Salisbury.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's smooth.
So if you've noticed
That's
any
inventive.
like,
That's inventive.
rock stuff coming out, that's Chris.
Okay, got you. So let me ask you this, because I asked this to Gavin. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
Are we going to get a Sinestral style Bret Michaels appearance on July 10th?
Yeah, right. For one thing, even
He
if it was
showed
gonna
up to
happen,
Sinestro.
I couldn't say that, but for another thing, the chances of him showing up are,
Gavin told me he invited all 4 members of Poison.
well, of course.
So
I invited Trump also. It's not doesn't mean he's going to show up.
all right, well,
Bret Michaels and Trump will be here. Disclaimer: that is me exaggerating. They will not be
It's
here.
like the movie The Commitments where they keep saying that Wilson Pickett's going to jam. Pickett's going to jam with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, there's not a 0% chance, I guess, but I would say it's pretty close to that.
All
would be
right.
my
Like
guess.
Dumb and Dumber. You're saying there's a
You're saying
chance.
there's a
You're saying
chance.
there's a
Right.
chance for sure.
Just for the record, you had a much more finite answer than Gavin did. You had a much more direct,
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Is like, if I paid Brett a bunch of money to show up, and I knew he was going to show up, then I would say something. But
right.
I don't want to get down that wormhole of claiming he's going to be here, saying there's a chance, any of that stuff.
I know. Well, as we're
I would
talking,
love for it to happen, and
We're talking
Gavin's
every-
going to be here, but
as we're talking everything Manassas, right? And like all of this love for the Manassas music scene, not even just like the Northern Virginia, but Manassas specifically.
yeah,
He's made that appearance, right? So like people don't forget that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's coming here, and he did a press conference from the studio,
Right.
and has done a few things. So he's been here,
Right.
But yeah, I definitely would not put it out there that there's a chance that he's coming out there.
That's why.
I mean, there's as much of a chance that he shows up later tonight as there is that night. So I'm not.
It just came out as a question.
Yeah.
Just a simple question. Just figured I'd
You're
ask.
not pinning me down on that one. So then Brett's calling up Pete and going, "What is this guy saying? I never promised to be there." So.
Just,
Disclaimer.
Figure it out,
None of that's ever been said. None of that's been discussed. And if he shows up, I'll be super happy, but
right.
I'm not expecting it at all.
You guys do a Poison song?
No, but we should.
We don't yet.
Nothing but a good time.
Yeah.
I know it's mainstream, but
There's a
people like
solo.
that.
There's a
People-
solo for that.
People
That is true.
like
That
that
is
stuff.
You got a solo.
That
I
is
could always
for
call.
sure.
I could always call Pete and say, "How the hell do you play that song?" I always make I always abuse the band with my crooner impressions and stuff. So I'm always gonna. They're always afraid I'm gonna whip into one of those while we're doing one of those songs. Just,
It's only because you embarrass yourself.
That is true. It could be Sinatra. It could be Shammy, man. You don't know who's gonna do the song, man. So yeah, I think there's some. We got some new songs we're gonna be working on. It's gonna be some fun stuff. Some versions that probably aren't expected. So heavy up some stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Cool.
indeed.
All right. So,
All right.
All right. So Saturday, we'll see you guys on
Looking
Saturday.
forward to it. Yeah.
All right, Johnny boy, take us on out.